Hi, and welcome to the Rise Up and Roar podcast with Carrie Hurley. Is life chaotic and overwhelming? Do intrusive thoughts interrupt your day? Do you long for the abundant life that Jesus came to give you? Then, sister, you're in the right place. Here on the Rise Up and Roar podcast, we help you overcome overwhelm, navigate the negative, and redeem the courageous life that God has called you to live. My dear, you are powerful for the kingdom of heaven and dangerous to the system of darkness. It's time to rise up into your power, privilege, and place as a daughter of the King. Come, join me on today's episode. Hello, I am your host, Carrie Hurley, and I am delighted that you are joining me today. It's Monday, so you know what that means. It is our devotional day, and today is our third, yes, you heard that right, our third devotional over Philippians 3:14. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us. Philippians 3:14. Deception number 2, comparison. This one starts young. Oh, have I seen it in my girls and remember experiencing it as a child. Comparison leads to discontent, hurt feelings, and broken relationships. Social media has made comparing easier to do and harder to combat. I see these pictures of what look like amazing lives, photos with friends, travel, dream homes, kids always pressed and matching. How is that even possible? Not a battle I choose to fight, obviously. Pinterest-worthy parties and outfits. It is so easy to succumb to the green-eyed monster and become bitter because my life doesn't look like that. And yet, these photos don't tell the whole story. I remember one particular day in my late 20s. It was a Saturday, and I was heading over to hang out with my parents. I got there, and they commented on how nice I looked. Hair and makeup done, not just in jeans and a t-shirt. I crumbled. Why was I done up? I was so sad on the inside, wondering what was wrong with me, that I was alone, not married, with no family of my own. In order to make myself feel better about something, I dressed up the exterior, but it was a thin veneer that didn't stand up to much scrutiny. If I'd been on social media, though, all would have looked like life was good. Is that the case with the pictures that we see on social media? Who's to say? All I know is that these pictures are a highlight reel of what's going on in these women's lives. I don't know what the rest of their lives look like. My prayer for them is that everything is as good as that highlight reel. In my life, I know what ends up on the cutting floor, the things that don't go public. I know my blooper reel all too well. My mom and wife fails are glaring in my eyes. Okay, stop it right now. Don't let comparison keep you from running the race God has called you to. When you're looking at someone else, you can't see what's in front of you, whether it's a pothole or a tree or even someone else. Straighten your crown. Stay in your lane. Run your race with dignity, grace, and tenacity. My prayer for you and for me, Abba, comparison is no good. You even told us in your word that those that compare themselves among themselves are not wise. We want to be wise. Please help us keep our eyes on you, not looking to the side at someone else. Only when our eyes are on you can we truly and well run the race that you have called us to run. Last week, I invited you to join me in the Rise Up community. We're going to tell it straight there, ladies. We're going to keep each other accountable. We're going to have each other's backs. We're going to encourage each other to do right and point each other to Jesus. I hope that you will join me. The link is down in the comments. God's got you, my friend. And remember, you are prized and precious. And before we go, I have to tell you, you are powerful for the kingdom of heaven, and you are dangerous to the system of darkness. It is time for you to rise up and roar into your power, place, privilege, rights, and responsibilities as a daughter of the King. May you go forth in power today. Be blessed. All right, my dear, that's going to do it for this episode of the Rise Up and Roar podcast, where we help Christian women overcome overwhelm, navigate the negative, and redeem the courageous life that God has called each of us to live. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Grab my free resources on my website and follow me on Instagram at Mrs. Carrie Hurley. Have a great day.